My laser gun? Come on, it's not even that dangerous. That doesn't count.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the FlipaClip Hangout. Today we have a very, very exciting show. As you can see, I'm all dressed up in my fur. Ryan has his too. Because we have some very exciting things to do, and you guys are going to help us out. So, as you guys know, we just had the Blast remix, and today we're gonna look through some of those amazing submissions, and then we're also stick around to the end because you guys are going to pick the winner that will go into the splash animation. So, yeah, Ryan, before we start, do you want to talk anything else about the Blast remix or any other fun thoughts before we dive in?
No, just that it was amazing getting all of the submissions from all you FlipaClip animators. I think we got over 1,000 submissions from everyone, so that's pretty incredible. And they were all awesome. They were so good. I love them all.
Yeah. No, they were amazing. We had such a good time watching them. So we want to hear from you guys in the chat what you think of them. And Marcos is helping us out with the chat. So let us know what you think, and we'll put you on screen your comments and see what you have to say. But so let's start and look at the honorable mentions. So the FlipaClip team went through all of these submissions, and we decided to pick 5 as the honorable mentions and 5 as our top 5 winners. And then in the end, you guys will pick. So let's first check out our honorable mentions. Woo! Oh, this one was awesome.
Ahora
Mhm.
te miro y me doy cuenta de que no te
My laser gun? Come on, it's not even that dangerous. That doesn't count.
I love that.
Oh, so
Oh,
nice. Yeah,
very
those were
nice.
all.
So was
We're
what's
we're
going on?
before a live audience here. Yeah.
Yeah. So these were our honorable mentions. Let's start with our first one. I think that first one to me reminds me, I don't know if anyone in the chat, have you guys ever seen The Last Airbender? That reminds me of Toph from The Last Airbender. That's what I think. And I wanted to be an airbender my whole life. So I think that's really cool. Ryan, what do you think? What was your favorite?
I just liked the the spin move that takes a lot of animations. Marcos, if you go to the beginning, like there's a drawing, there's just so many illustrations that go into that because it's so fast. Yeah,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow.
It's really good.
Oh, that's cool to
So
see the breakdown of.
I appreciate those kind of because I come from motion graphics kind of keyframe animation background where it's just you're moving things and tweening and framing. So seeing those like cell animations is really impressive. And
Yeah, this was
this
another
one has a bit too.
the
The
transition there.
fish
Yeah,
head
like
transformation. Yeah.
this one blew me away when I saw it because like I've tried to do morph animations and it's so hard when the two objects don't look alike, like or aren't similar shape. And to go from the witch hat to the fish, I'm like blown away by that. I think that's so cool.
Yeah, we should
Yeah.
definitely have some sort of something in the future, like morphing two objects and like get all the users to morph a couple things and see what they
Oh, that
do. That
could
would be cool.
be a really cool remix. You guys in the chat, let us know what
Mhm.
you're thinking. That could be a remix where we give you like one, and then the last is another keyframe, and you guys have to figure out how to morph it. But what? Let's look through the other ones in this honorable mentions. What's the favorite?
That one, I'm just a fan of squash and stretch. So anytime there's something like bubbly and stretchy, yeah, I love it.
Yeah, the sound was fun there too. I
And
love that.
great
That's awesome.
utilization of sound effects.
Yep, there you go.
Mhm.
There's Marcos. And then did we have
I believe there was, yeah.
My laser gun?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, it's not even that dangerous. That
Oh.
Yeah,
Where's the
that one just the
my laser gun? Come on, it's not even that dangerous.
making the character talk and making it interesting by all the movements is so good, and it's such a skill because when you first get in, I'm going to move the mouth, I'm going to move the eyes maybe, but just going from position to position of the head it's really impressive, really emotive, I would say.
Yeah, I think something cool about this one that I learned too was there's that simple shadow in the background, but it gives a lot of depth to the animation. Like you can like it gives a cool path for her laser beam to go back, and it looks like it's going really far. So that made me think, oh, I should like shade the background of my animations. It will really amp it up. So that's a good flip a tip.
You know
But
what?
yeah, I think
One thing I like is the eyes. It has so much expression in it.
yeah, that's another really good point.
Mhm.
I think emotions are a very important skill, but very hard to do. So that's awesome. Yeah. All right. So do we have another honorable mention or is that our last one?
One more.
One more. Oh, yeah. This was the sweetest one. How cute is that? You should all send this to someone you love. Get the link. We'll give it to you in the description after and send it over to your crush, to your mom, whoever, because how adorable is this? It's so cute. I love
Is
that.
ASD girl Bellap in the chat? Can you
That's what I
say
was
hello
just gonna
to
say. I
them?
was just gonna say, check out if she's if the usernames are in the chat would be awesome. Let us know if you guys are here or if any of her or his fans or their fans are in the chat. That would be great. But yeah, this was so great. There were thousands of amazing submissions, as we said, but these were ones that stood out to us. And then now we are going to show you
Thank
our
you,
winner.
ASD.
Oh,
Sorry, ASD girl just said thank you for featuring me in the honorable mentions FlipaClip. So she
oh,
is here
nice.
and watching.
Congratulations.
watching.
We love your animation.
I'm
Oh,
slow.
amazing.
I'm trying to get there with the sound effects.
Very cute. So now this is where you guys come in. So this is important. So now we are going to review the winners together. We're going to do it just like that, where we're going to watch them, maybe discuss a little so you have some time to think. And then we're going to show you a screen with the numbers 1 to 5 in no particular order. And I'll go through this again then, but just start thinking about that. what's the, yeah, I was like, where are you pointing? Where are you pointing, Ryan?
It's all
And
mirrored.
yeah. And then you guys are going to chat in the chat, type the number that you want. But wait till we get there. I'm just prepping you. All right. So
Hold
let's
on.
get into, yeah, hold on. Let's go check out these winners. So cool.
Choo choo.
Oh yeah, I forgot we have to make sound effects, Ryan. Okay.
Oh, this one doesn't need it.
No. It scared me.
Oh yeah.
So cool. Awesome.
Very nice.
Very, very
So,
nice. So without
mhm.
being biased, let's talk about, what do you think, Ryan? Give me your initial thoughts.
If you can go to number one, so like what I was saying about number one in the last one, is there's just so many drawings here just to make that spin, and just in such a short period of time. I feel like this person did a lot of work on that, and I think that's one of the hardest things to do in animation, is having all those little illustrations. It just adds so much to the animation. And yeah, I really liked this first one.
Yeah, something I also kept in mind when Ryan and I were judging this one together, along with some of the team, but something I kept in mind too was, how creatively can you use the blast? Like, I never would have thought of a dragon coming out of a portal into another universe like that. Well, number one, this animation is incredible, but two, it's just so creative. But yeah, so let's get to the next one
Yeah,
before
and
we hype this. Or
that's the
give your
other
last
thing I wanted to say. No, we can go into the next one, but that's the other thing I wanted to say about all these submissions, is that every all art is so subjective. Like I'm looking at this and I think, oh, look at that animation, the turn, and then Callie comes at it and says, I love the creativity of how they use the blast here. And then one down the next one could be like, I like the story of it. Like, there's so many different things that you look at. One person's going to look at it and say, those colors are amazing. Another person might look at it and say, oh, that the sound design is so good. So
Yeah, that's a really great thing to hear, I think, especially for young artists. And you can take Ryan seriously, because he's done some really cool stuff, and worked with a lot of cool people. And like, even if someone doesn't love it, someone else might see it another way, where they see it and it's genius to them and it's beautiful. So yeah, that's a really great thing to keep in mind. Number two, this train one blew us away. It's funny because it's actually, now that I'm seeing, I didn't notice it before, but it's kind of similar to the dragon animation, like the movement of it. Would you say that, Ryan?
yeah, for sure. Just it coming out of some sort of, I guess, tunnel portal sort of thing, and then the curve around it. And watch at the very end, there's a camera move that's incredible. So it's right there. Yeah. So we start on the left side of the train, the camera moves over top of it. That's very difficult to do and keep everything in perspective. It's, yeah, really impressive.
Yeah. Ryan, when you say a camera move, I didn't know what you meant the first time you said that. I had to look it up. What do you mean by a camera move in animation?
So say right there, the camera's not moving. The camera in animation is the viewer, what the viewer is looking at. So
Okay.
the camera is still right there, right there, right there. And then right at this point, the camera starts to move. So you're still animating the object, but the camera is moving the perspective of it. So you can see right there.
Okay, so it's especially
And
difficult because now you're working with two perspectives, right? Like, you're moving or maybe that's not right. Is that right?
yeah, you're having to draw the perspective of the train and then how it is in relation to the camera. So
Yeah.
it's much more difficult, but it definitely adds it sort of production value, is what we would say in
Yeah.
animation, where it looks like a lot more work has gone into it, and this looks like a lot of work is going into it.
Yeah, that's amazing. Number 2, yeah, really cool. All right, let's see number 3. Oh yeah, I mean this is festive. Yeah, we love a festive one. The sound effects too. So now back to Ryan's comment, great comment on objectivity and everything. Like here's a whole other aspect. The sound effects are great. Like that's another thing that we kept in mind. But also I really love the shading on this one. That's what got me to really see this one. What about you, Ryan?
Oh yeah, I hadn't even noticed it because I was so focused on like the pumpkin, but just after it explodes, the background, yeah, it's really well done. That sort of like, yeah, the light coming from off the pumpkin, and as you get out, it gets kind of darker, and yeah, it's really well done. And again, it could be one of those things where it's like, oh, it's Halloween. I'm gonna be thinking about that, and it sticks in your head, and that might be why we liked it so much. So yeah,
Yeah,
Ryan,
that's a
it was
whole
really good.
Ryan, you mentioned that there's so many drawings. Look at the nose. Look in the nose. There's like
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
there's a spark,
wow.
fire,
Yeah.
and then there's another spark to
a
explode it.
Oh my goodness,
little
I did not see that.
nice
Wow.
attention to detail.
Yeah, do you think that first spark was that a blast? Did they use 2 blasts? I think they
Oh
might have,
yeah,
right?
they could have used. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they
Oh,
just well,
I think that's the
that's
flicker. Yeah,
okay.
sort of the
That's I
flicker that came
so happy
through.
to find that
Mhm.
out. That's really cool. Yeah, that's I mean, really well done. Let's see 4. So cute. Is that why I love this animation. That like there's a lot of reasons I love this animation, but that view, I don't know if it's just so powerful because it's sandwiched in between 2 different ones. I don't know like what makes this so amazing, but when I saw that, I was like, how did they do this? Is that a camera movement, Ryan?
That would be a camera movement. So we would call that a push forward. So in FlipaClip, you could scale up the background and
Okay.
get that effect. But yes, it's very like directorly. I don't know if that's a word, but it feels like it's like a movie. It's kind of telling a story. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
really
it's
good.
cinematic. Like it's a experience
That's
watching
the
this.
word,
That's the word.
directorly.
Yeah, that's the word. We got it.
Yeah, that's
Um,
what I was going for. And the front flip is, I can't even think about, yeah, animating someone doing a front flip
it's
or a
funny, I
front
didn't even
roll.
consider that because it's just like so clean. I didn't even really think about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
it feels
trees too,
Yeah.
so
like
natural. It feels so natural that to our eyes that was just normal movement. But if we appreciate it frame by frame, you're right.
yeah, yeah, that was awesome. Um, and yeah, the details, the movement, like just really good. Yeah. All right.
And the using the fire remix as well. Bonus points.
Oh yeah. Okay. Grammy. All right. Let's see this again. I
Hmm.
I love this one. It makes me feel so just like excited and inspired to go animate. Like it looks like a FlipaClip ad. Like it kind of is similar to a FlipaClip ad we've done before, but in a great way. Like they use glow. There's some rotoscoping. Like it. They cover like every. There's the animatics characters in a different style drawn. Like the background is a different style. This was like the melting pot to me of the submissions. I thought it was really great. What do you think?
Yeah, it hits all the key points of FlipaClip, all the memorable characters and animation types. Like the rotoscope is really good. I like that.
Yeah, I think it's almost like nostalgic, this animation. That's the word it's giving me. It's making me it's very happy. But so that is our 5th animation. So now, Marcos, could we see that 1 through 5 screen? So everyone watching, this is your time to shine. We need your help picking our new splash animation. So I would like everybody to, in the chat, type the number of the submission that you think is the new Splash remix. And then we are going to go in directly after this slash remix slash animation. And then we are going to go directly in after this. And you guys are predicting the winner. So let's see.
Yeah, Marcos is behind the scenes right now, tallying with a pencil. His pencil's moving furiously. Lots of
Very
twos.
fast. Oh, yeah. See, do you have the chat pulled up, Ryan? Tell me about it. What are people thinking so far?
There's a lot of twos. The train is. There's a lot of those. There's a few fours. The dragon one. Lots of twos and fours. A few fives. Some people are writing 6. That's pretty funny.
Some people are writing 6. That's so funny. Oh my gosh, that's actually hilarious. But again,
how many 6s can we get?
Yeah, I know, right? All of these though are so amazing. Like, we watch every single one of these in awe that you created these. So even if you do not win, do not be discouraged. And also, we have a lot more coming up.
It looks like 2 and 4 are the top.
All right, so I think that we will have to see between 2 and 4. And when are we announcing this, Ryan? The winner?
I would say that we can announce it right now and say that 2 is the winner.
Well, congratulations. Creator of number 2, you are a new Flash animation, and your millions of creators are going to see yours and know it was you. And yeah, and big congratulations.
Congrats.
Yeah. So thank you, guys. Yeah.
Was there anything else you wanted to say about the contest competition? How'd you like it?
Well, yes, you guys blew us away. I loved the Blast remix. It's so fun to see from Fire to Blast, and I'm really excited for whatever we're going to think of next. But if you didn't participate or you didn't see yours, don't worry. We have a very, very, very big, exciting contest coming up soon with a pretty big cash prize, and I think that is exciting. I don't know about you. My friend Gia here thinks it's very exciting. So I am pumped to announce that to you guys. And yeah, that will be next time.
Yeah, I am looking forward to it. And I think it's going to be one of the biggest FlipaClip, if not animation contests of all time.
In the world, in the whole universe. All right.
Behind the
universe.
So excited. Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
We are so excited. There's Marcos, one of our teammates and one of the founders of FlipaClip. So if he's excited, you should be too. Yeah, and I think that's what we have today. We do have to wrap up a certain way.
Have to do this.
This could be our signature goodbye. Is just
signature goodbye. All right, everyone. Thanks for coming to the live. We love you, and you are so talented. And we will see you next week. And congratulations to number 2.
See you later, everyone.